Hey guys, I've talked a lot in the past about starting small when you're beginning a new project, whether you're building a greenhouse, starting your first garden, getting into hydroponics, or raising chickens. It's always a good idea to go small, get your feet wet, give you an opportunity to learn from your mistakes without it costing you a whole lot of money. And then once you get the confidence and you get everything worked out, then step it up and go all in with the deal. 2 or 3 months ago, I was inquiring about raising chickens. I need to get some chickens around here so I'd have some eggs, and then later on get into the meat producers to be able to supply my family with the meat and try to get away from buying this stuff from the grocery store. I posted a couple of videos back then and did 2 radio shows on it, just trying to get information from people who had been there, done that, trying to get some things that would help me in my process of getting involved in the chickens. One of the very good suggestions was to not get the baby chicks back when it was so cold. Let it warm up a little bit and then get them. That way I wouldn't have to deal with the cold temperatures when they're so small. And another very good suggestion was to, if you're going to get your chicks locally, when you come into the local hardware store or feed store or like Tractor Supply or whatever, wait a couple of weeks, then go in there and get your chicks. Let that local store owner supply the feed for the first couple of weeks. Then you go in there and get your little chicks and they're already 2 weeks old and you didn't have to feed them that first couple of weeks. That makes a whole lot of sense, provided the chicks that you want are not sold out. A few days ago, I walked into the hardware store and heard the chirping sound, so I walked over to see what they had, and they had black sex links and Australorps. Now, I'd already decided that what I really wanted was the buff Orpington because it was a very tame, a docile kind of bird. It would be very good around people, and my wife, I know she's gonna pick them up just every chance she gets, trying to make pets out of them. So I picked up my items in the store, come on back home, and got online real quick and looked up the Australorps and the black sex links real quick just to find out some more about them. And they're very good birds. Both of them lay the big brown eggs, pretty much what I'm looking for anyway. So I thought about it some more and went back the next day, and I got 3 of each. Let me go show you my new girls. So these girls are about 2 weeks and 4 or 5 days old. They're getting big enough now where they can jump up on top of the watering deal, and they'll be trying to get out of this little tote right here pretty quick, so I'm going to have to build me a bigger box to put them in. They are extremely well behaved. I'll come by and they'll just turn their head and look up at me, and I say, "Hi girls, how y'all doing?" That's right, lay down and go to sleep. Very good chicks right here. I think I'm going to like this. So that's what my girls look like. I got to go back to the store and get some bedding to put down in there to give them something else to walk on other than the plain newspaper. But I think having 6 is going to be a very good way to go, because I can get 3 or 4 eggs a day, and that'll be plenty for my family and be enough to get me started. I build them a bigger coop somewhere and then get the chicken tractor built so I can get them around and try to get them some fresh grass and stuff like that to eat. Now this does present a little bit of a problem in that my wife has been away visiting her mom, and she always calls in the evening to see how I'm doing and to make sure that everything went on pretty good around here and no problems or anything like that. And what is she going to say when she calls and I tell her that while she was away, I brought a couple of chicks up into the house? I might need to rephrase that just a little bit, because it sounds like a nod on the head waiting to happen. Now, I got to build me a bigger pen. I'll get started on that here in the next several days and get that done, get stuff situated, and I'll keep you guys posted on my progress, and Lord willing, I'll see you next time. If you found this video to be helpful, informative, entertaining, or just downright funny, don't forget to subscribe.